Hello students, how are you all? Welcome to Affairscloud, Learn to Lead. My name is Vikas Rana. So students, we have an app by the name Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store for Android phones. Once you have downloaded and logged in with your Gmail ID, you will be transferred to your home page where you can see all the courses that are offered by us. Once you have purchased the course, you can see your courses in the My Course section. But why our courses are so better? Why we think we provide you one of the best content? Because we provide you content on daily basis. In the daily basis, we provide you current affairs with 20 questions quiz as well as the PDF of the current affairs of daily. Then similarly for weekly, on weekly basis we provide you current affairs PDF as well as a 50 questions quiz that will help you to revise all the content that you have learned. Then on monthly basis also we provide you top 100 current affair questions PDF that will be the compiled PDF of the 100 questions of that particular month that will be very helpful for you. And not just this friends, we provide you in English as well as in Hindi too. So both English and Hindi students can enjoy our courses. Apart from this friends, we also provide you banking related question answers, the banking related MCQ questions, the quizzes that will help you prepare for the bank exams. Not just that friends, we provide you a new way of learning, that is your infotainment infographics. That is a different and interesting way of learning. Apart from this, we cover 20 topic wise current affairs. These topics are important such as apps, portals, important days, books and authors days, national affairs, international affairs, sports, defense, all these topics, these are highly important and questions from these particular topics are asked. Also we cover state-wise current affairs also that will help you to prepare for your state exams. Also friends, as I told you, if you use the code Vikas10, you will be given extra 10% discount on the purchase you make. If you have any problem regarding login and your application, then you can contact us on support@of Affairscloud.com. This is our email ID and you can contact us on our mobile phone, that is 9677333386. Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 26th of October. The session will be very interesting, so do pay attention till the end. Also friends, to all our new viewers who are watching our video for the first time, I'll suggest you all to make notes. Making notes is a very good habit and it will also help you to revise the content just before your exam. Let's start now. The first topic that news that we are discussing for the day is Rozgar Mela. Highly important. What is Rozgar? Rozgar is your employment. In Hindi we call it Rozgar, in English it is your employment. So recently, and Mela is your what? Basically a opportunity that is given by Government of India to lakhs of new students who are preparing for government's exam. Recently, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has launched the first phase of Rozgar Mela through video conferencing in 50 centers across India. Highly important. Here, the government is providing various job opportunities to 10 lakh central government jobs where appointment letters were handed to more than 75,000 newly appointed persons. This Rozgar Mela will be providing job opportunities in railways, posts, police, bank, income tax, defense, education and various other sectors. Also remember, recruitment will also be done by various ministries under the central government. Alright, so remember Rozgar Mela, it was launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Alright, and this Rozgar Mela, the first phase of it, this was launched recently, and here it is a recruitment drive for 10 lakh central government jobs that will be provided by Government of India. So highly important, mark this. Question will be direct and simple from this topic. That what is Rozgar Mela? It is a recruitment drive. And it was launched by whom? By Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Next news. Next we are talking about the world's first licensing deal for cancer drug. I repeat, world's first licensing deal for cancer drug, that is nilotinib. I repeat, Novartis. Novartis is the name of the company that has signed the first ever agreement for the cancer drug, and the name of that cancer drug is nilotinib. Highly important, you have to remember the name of the drug. Nilotinib is the name of the drug for which the first ever agreement for the cancer was signed recently. By which organization? It was Novartis that has signed this first ever agreement for the cancer drug nilotinib. It is the first voluntary licensing for a cancer medicine. Nilotinib is listed on the World Health Organization's list of essential medicine. Nilotinib is used to treat adults and children who are suffering from chronic myeloid leukemia, that is also known by the name CML. The license includes 7 middle income countries, and these countries are Egypt, Guatemala, Indonesia, Morocco, Pakistan, Philippines, and Tunisia. All right, highly important. I repeat, which is the company that signed the organization? It is the Novartis. This is the name of the company, Swiss American multinational pharmaceutical corporation that has signed the first ever agreement for the cancer drug, and the name of the cancer drug is nilotinib. All right, highly important. Next, Prime Minister Narendra Modi. We have discussed this one-liners, but let's again discuss them because these are important ones. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated AIMS in Bilaspur, Himachal Pradesh. And if we are talking about Himachal Pradesh, remember the first state to adopt drone policy was Himachal Pradesh only. Then Gujarat has launched Atmanirbhar Bharat Gujarat Scheme 2022 for industries. Then in Gujarat, remember first steel slag rod was located. Here only Global Center for Traditional Medicine is located in Jamnagar. Steel slag rod was located in Gujarat, Surat. And if we are talking about Gift City is also located here. Then 36th edition of the National Games will be held here. Then remember, in this Gujarat only, it will be it will become a manufacturing hub for semiconductor chips, for which Foxconn and Vedanta has signed an MOU. Then remember, artificial manufacturing or manufacturing of artificial diamonds has been shifted from Mumbai to Gujarat recently. All right, so these are all things that you need to remember. Gujarat. NABARD, they have sanctioned 222 crore rupees infrastructure in rural schools in Punjab. NTPC has signed a memorandum of understanding with GE Gas Power for hydrogen co-firing in gas turbines. Government raised the credit guarantee limit for airlines sector. Environment Ministry set up cheetah task force, important. And where these cheetahs will be kept? They will be kept at Kuno National Park, that is in Madhya Pradesh. All right, and how many are there? 8 are there. 8 cheetahs will be kept here at Kuno National Park. Chhattisgarh's Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel has inaugurated Chhattisgarh Olympic. Mark this news also. Important news. Next, SAP. I repeat, Enterprise Application Software and Cloud Solution Company SAP India has announced the launch of SAP Industry Knowledge Exchange in collaboration with AWS, that is your Amazon Web Service. This is also a company or organization that is providing cloud services. And I've told you multi-time, what are cloud services? These are the services that are to provide the resources when required, instead of just buying those resources. All right, highly important. So you need to remember, it was SAP that has launched the industry knowledge exchange collaboration with Amazon Web Service, and other partners or other companies that are providing these cloud services are, for Microsoft it will be your Azure, for Google it will be your GCP, that is your Google Cloud Platform. All right, then for IBM it is your Oracle. So these are other cloud services that you need to know. But remember, AWS, Azure, and GCP, these are the topmost Amazon, or these are the topmost cloud service providers in the market as of now. Then next, it aimed at celebrating India's journey to Amrit Kal and driving the country's digital transformation with sustainable development. So it was SAP that has partner or that has recently collaborated with Amazon Web Services. All right, so remember this news directly. Next, we are talking about appointment. ICICI Bank has reappointed Sandeep Bakshi as their managing director and chief executive officer for a period of 3 years. Highly important, friends. The board of directors of ICICI Bank has reappointed Sandeep Bakshi as their managing director and chief executive officer, and for how many period? For 3 years he has been appointed. His term will start from 4th of October in 2023 and will last till 3rd of October 2026. That means by from the year 2022 to 20, or from 2023 to 2026, he will be the MD and CEO of ICICI Bank. And who approved this appointment? This appointment was approved by Reserve Bank of India. All right. Then, if we talk about Sandeep Bakshi, as you can see him in the picture, prior to his appointment as MD and CEO of ICICI Bank, he served as the whole-time director and the chief operating officer of ICICI Bank. All right. Now, if we talk about this ICICI Bank, remember Sandeep Bakshi is the current MD and CEO. Where is the headquarters? It is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. And when was this bank established? It was in 1994 that this bank was established. Next news. Next, we are talking about PNB Housing. I repeat, PNB Housing Finance MD Hardyal Prasad resigns. I repeat, Managing Director of Punjab Housing Finance has recently resigned, and what is the name of that person? He will be Hardyal Prasad ji. All right, Hardyal Prasad ji has resigned from the role of the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Punjab National Bank Housing Finance Limited. All right, highly important. Then, as he has resigned, so someone will be taking place. So, who will be the who will be replacing Hardyal Prasad ji? So, Girish Kogsi will replace Hardyal Prasad to become the new Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Can Fin Homes effective from 21st of October 2022. Alright, highly important, friends, mark this. Next news. Next, we are talking about science and technology. Here we will be talking about ISRO. If you remember recently that ISRO has recently launched 36 satellites of OneWeb, and OneWeb is a company of UK. Earlier it was Russia. They approached Russia for instead of India first, that they want their satellites to be launched, but Russia denied. Then now they approached ISRO that they want their satellites to be launched by LV-M3 M2 rocket. What is this LV-M3 M2? This is one of the heaviest rocket. All right, heaviest rocket launch vehicle Mark 3. It is due to this rocket only these 36 satellites were carried into space of UK of OneWeb company. So direct question, you need to remember that question will be asked that how many satellites of OneWeb were launched by ISRO. First question. So 36 satellites. Then ISRO recently launched 36 satellites of OneWeb. That is of which country? It is of UK. Alright, so these 36 Gen 1 broadband communication satellites were of United Kingdom. Highly important. Then these satellites will be taken into which orbit? They will be taken into LEO, that is your low Earth orbit. Mark this also. So if we talk about it, it was ISRO's heavy rocket launch vehicle Mark 3, LVM3 or GSLV Mark 3. What is GSLV? Geosynchronous Launch Vehicle. So in their first commercial mission, LVM3, OneWeb 36 satellites for OneWeb was launched by ISRO. That, and OneWeb is a company of United Kingdom. Highly important, you need to remember this. Alright, friends, and this launch took place from Satish Dhawan Space Center, that is in Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh. Highly important. Then remember, this was OneWeb's 14th launch, and this marks the 462 satellites that were launched by OneWeb as of now. Highly important. Then if we talk about ISRO, can you tell me who is the chairman of ISRO? S. Somnathji is the chairman of ISRO. Headquarters is in Bangalore, Karnataka. It was established in 1969. Then if we talk about Chandrayaan 3, this mission will be launched in 2023. And if we are talking about Mangalyaan, that will be the first man mission. It will be launched by the December of 2023. So these are some other information that you need to remember. Now, if we are talking about ISRO, then you should also know some data about NASA. NASA's Dragonfly is said to land on Saturn's moon Titan. Highly important, friends. All right, I repeat. Recently, NASA, that is your National Aeronautics and Space Administration, has said to launch the Dragonfly rotorcraft in 2026. I repeat, this Dragonfly will be launched by NASA in which year? In 2026, and it is scheduled to reach the Selk crater region on the Saturn's moon. That is a natural satellite by the name Titan. And when this will be reaching there? By the year 2034. Alright, so the launch of the Dragonfly marks the NASA's first multi-rotor vehicle for science on other planet. The reason they are using this Dragonfly is so that they will be able to move from one location to other location easily, and this was made possible. Why? Because the gravity on the Titan is less as compared to that of the Earth. So the amount of energy that will be required to lift off that particular drone, because this Dragonfly is basically a unmanned air vehicle only, or we can call it a drone only. So the amount of energy required on Titan to lift it as compared to that on the Earth is very less. So it will be very efficient, and it can be a very better way to interrogate, or a very better way to go and do research there. All right, various locations can be observed by this Dragonfly from a height also, and they can travel to a large distance for observing the surface of Titan. Highly important. So remember, this Dragonfly, it will be of NASA. It will be launched by the year 2026, and it will reach the Titan, that is the natural satellite of moon, by the year 2034. Then if we talk about this Dragonfly rotorcraft, this Dragonfly rotorcraft has 8 rotors, and it is similar to that of a large drone. This will take the advantage of Titan's dense atmosphere and to become the first vehicle to ever fly in its entire science payload to place for repeatable and targeted access to surface materials. All right. Then remember, this is the second largest moon in the solar system. Also, it is larger than the Mercury planet also. So coming back, if we talk about NASA, they have also another telescope, that is James Webb Space Telescope. Recently, they have captured an image of pillars of creation. This James Webb Space Telescope works in the infrared region, and it is an updated version of Hubble telescope. Alright, also remember, as I mentioned, this works in the infrared region, due to which it is helping humans to capture the image that was launched, or that originated 13.45 or 4 or 5 millions billions light years away, not millions, it 13.4 or 13.5 billion light years old, the light that was generated and that is reaching the earth now. That image is being captured by your James Webb Space Telescope. Alright, so these are some information that you need to remember. Next is Rohit Sharma became the first player to score 3,500 runs in the T20 match. Important, take a note. Then Apeksha Fernandez became the first Indian woman to reach the WJS Championship final. Max Verstappen drives for Red Bull, and he has won the Dutch F1 Grand Prix for 2022. Emilia Romagna Grand Prix was also won by him. Azerbaijan Grand Prix was also won by Max Verstappen only. Then Anishka Biani has won the gold medal in the Malaysian chess meet. Suresh Raina retirement from all the forms of cricket, including the IPL. That means he has taken retirement from all the forms of cricket. Next is Bangladesh cricketer Musfir Rahim. He has also announced retirement from the T20 format. Indian Grandmaster Arvind Chitambram won the Dubai Open Chess Tournament. And if we are talking about chess, then you need to remember about FIDE. That 44th edition of the FIDE Chess Olympiad was held where in Tamil Nadu, Chennai. Then in Chennai only, it became the first state to launch. Tamil Nadu became the first state to launch ambulance for street animals. And if we are talking about fight, who became the deputy president, he will be Vishwanath Anand. All right, and he became the grandmaster in 1988, and he was the first grandmaster of India. Who is the number one chess player right now? He is Magnus Carlsen. Next, as you can see in the picture, Max Verstappen. He has also won US Grand Prix. So here we can say that Max Verstappen has also won another US Grand Prix. He drives for Red Bull. So, highly important, Max Verstappen, who drives for Red Bull, has recently won the US Grand Prix. Then we can see he is from which country? Belgian Dutch racer Max Verstappen of Red Bull has won the Formula 1 Armaco United States Grand Prix 2022, which was held at the Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas, USA. With this, he equaled Germany's Sebastian Vettel and Michael Schumacher's record of 13 wins in the Formula 1 season. He even defeated Lewis Hamilton, who drives for Mercedes, and Lewis Hamilton is from Britain, and he was the person who was awarded with the Knighthood Award by Prince Charles at Britain. All right. Next is Bengali film director Pinaki Chaudhary ji has recently passed away. Highly important person. All right, I repeat, National Award recipient Pinaki Chaudhary ji. He was a Bengali film director. He passed away at the age of 82 in West Bengal, Kolkata. All right, he died due to cancer. Remember that also. He was born on 19th of September in 1940. All right, he had a varied interest in arts as well as music. He made his debut in the world of films in 1983 by directing Chenna Achena. Alright, highly important, remember this. Apart from this, remember Pinaki Chaudhary ji received 2 National Film Awards for Best Feature Film in Bengali for Sanghat in 1996 and Blanche Court in 2007. So remember, Bengali film director Pinaki Chaudhary ji passed away at the age of 82 in Kolkata, West Bengal. Next, United Nations Day is observed on 24th of October. Where is the headquarter of United Nations? It is located in New York. In New York, only headquarter of United Nations Development Program is located. UNEP, United Nations Environment Program headquarters is in Nairobi, Kenya. UNESCO, UNESCO organization is in Paris, France. Alright, so remember, United Nations Day is annually observed across the globe on 24th of October to mark the anniversary of the coming into force of the Charter of United Nations. Alright, then remember, this day is observed on 24th of October. That means in 2022, it was the 77th anniversary of the United Nations. That means when was this started? It was in the time period when, or the day or the year in which this was started is 1945. That is the reason we observed the 77th anniversary in the year 2022. So as I said, it was established in 1945. Headquarters is in New York. And who will be the Secretary General here? Antonio Guterres. Alright, along with Antonio Guterres, recently Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched Life Mission from Gujarat. Remember that also, yesterday we did that news. Also, as I mentioned, on 24th of October, we observed the 77th anniversary of the foundation of the United Nations. Next, we are talking about the 61st Raising Day of the Indo-Tibetan Border Police. I repeat, when do we observe the 61st Raising Day of ITBP? That is your Indo-Tibetan Border Police. Alright, that is India's primary border patrol organization under the Ministry of Home Affairs. This was the 61st edition of the Raising Day of the ITBP. It is one of the central CAPF of India. It is one of the 7 central armed police forces of India. Alright, when was this Indo-Tibetan Border Force established? It was on 24th of October in 1962 that we observed this day. So if we add and if we calculate, it is the 61st Raising Day that is observed by India. Alright, 61st raising day of ITBP. Next, Next, we are talking about World Polio Day. On 24th of October, we observe World Polio Day. Highly important. Alright. Polio Day marks the birth anniversary of Jonas Salk. Alright. And this day is observed to highlight the importance of the efforts to eradicate polio, that is the infectious disease which commonly affects children under the age 4. Alright. If you also remember, Amitabh Bachchan used to do an ad on this, that Char Bund Zindagi Ki. So it was for polio only. And now India has successfully defeated polio, we can say. Then you need to remember the theme of the polio. What is the theme of the polio? It is World Polio Day 2022 and beyond, a healthier future for mothers and children. I repeat, World Polio Day 2022 and beyond, a healthier future for mothers and children. This is the theme for the World Polio Day. All right. Then remember, as I mentioned this day is observed in the memory of Jonas Salk, and Jonas Salk led the first team to develop the vaccination against polio and began its testing in 1953. So in his memory, we observe the World Polio Day. Then next, remember Tripura. Tripura set up India's first bio village. Then India and Bangladesh have signed a water sharing pact. PM Modi virtually addressed the plenary session of Eastern Economic Forum. India and UK conducted mega cyber security exercise for 26 countries. And remember, UPI of India will be now used in Europe. How? Because for this, NPCI, that is your National Payment Corporation of India, has recently signed a memorandum of understanding with Worldline, that is an organization of Europe. So these two organizations came together so that UPI can start be using in Europe. Sterlite Power has commissioned 400 kilowatt transmission lines in Gujarat. NGT, that is your National Green Tribunal, has imposed a penalty of 3,500 crore rupees on West Bengal government for waste management failure. Rajasthan has launched Urban Employment Guarantee Scheme. Adani Group to build 3 gigafactories as a part of $70 billion investment. Alright. Then Mastercard has replaced Paytm as the title sponsor for BCCI. Highly important. And who is the new president for BCCI? He will be Roger Binney. He replaced whom? He replaced Saurav Ganguly, who was also known as Dada, and a former Indian cricket team captain also. So remember, who is the new president of BCCI? Roger Binney. And Mastercard has also replaced Paytm as their title sponsor. Next, World Development Information Day. It is observed on 24th of October annually, and it is observed to create awareness of the world development problems and the need to strengthen the international cooperation to solve them. The first edition of this day was observed on 24th of October in 1973. And remember, World Development Information Day is marked on the same day as United Nations Day, which was on 24th of October in 1945. Next, National Ayurveda Day. This day is observed across the globe to create awareness about the importance and significance of Ayurveda and to promote the Ayurvedic principles of healing in society. Ayurveda Day is celebrated on the occasion of Dhanvantri Jayanti or Dhanteras, the festival of Hindu god of Ayurveda, Dhanvantri. Highly important, remember this. Then it is observed on 23rd of October, and you need to remember the theme of Ayurveda Day is Har Din Har Ghar Ayurveda. I repeat, Har Din Har Ghar Ayurveda, that is Ayurveda every day, Ayurveda everywhere. This is the main theme of the Ayurveda Day for 2022. Also remember, apart from this, that Ayurveda Day falls on 23rd of October 2022 and marks the observance of the 7th Ayurveda Day. It was the 7th Ayurveda Day that was observed recently. Alright. Then next is International Lead Poisoning Day. Remember, International Lead Poisoning Prevention Week. This is observed from 23rd to 29th of October, and it is a week that is observed to create awareness about the initiative of the Global Alliance to eliminate lead paint. Alright. Jointly, this is led by United Nations Environment Program along with World Health Organization. This international lead poisoning prevention week is observed during the third week of October. It is observed during the third week of October every year. So this was now from 23rd to 29th of October. And the focus of the campaign here was say no to lead poisoning. All right. And this year focus reminds governments, civil society organizations, health partners, industry, and other of the unacceptable risk of lead exposure and the need for the immediate action. All right. Highly important. Take a note of it. Then next news that we are discussing, then one more you need to remember is World Egg Day. It is observed on 14th of October. All right, World Egg Day. Next is Karnataka's Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai has announced that the Upper Bhadra scheme for first national project. I repeat, recently the Chief Minister of Karnataka, Basavaraj Bommai has announced that the Upper Bhadra scheme will become the Karnataka's first national project. So indirectly the question can be asked, which will be the Karnataka's first national project? It will be Upper Bhadra scheme. Alright, what is this Upper Bhadra scheme? Basically, this project aims to irrigate 2.25 lakh hectares in the Chitradurga and Tumakura and Devangiri districts in Karnataka. I repeat, this project basically aims to irrigate 2.25 lakh hectares of land in Chitradurga, in Tumakuru, and in Davagiri districts of Karnataka. Alright, these are the locations where the irrigation will be done, and for this a project was launched, that was Upper Bhadra scheme. So directly we can say that this Upper Bhadra scheme is a major lift irrigation scheme under implementation of the central region of Karnataka. All right, highly important, mark this. So other way the question can be asked is that this Upper Bhadra scheme will be launched by which state? It will be launched by Karnataka. Karnataka became the first state to adopt research and development policy. Or the question can be asked, not just the first, which is the best state that adopted, or which is the best state for research and development in India? It will be Karnataka only. Here you can see that Upper Bhadra scheme is a major lift irrigation scheme under implementation in the central region of Karnataka. In the first stage, it is expected to lift up to 17.4 thousand million cube feet of water from Tunga to Bhadra, and second stage they aim to lift around 29.90 TMC of water from Bhadra to the tunnel near Ajampur in the Tungabhadra sub-basin of the Krishna basin. Next news, next is related to Kerala. Kerala government has recently launched a mobile application to prevent cyber crimes against children, and the name of the app is Kunj app. I repeat, the name of the app is Kunj app. It is a mobile application that was launched by the Kerala government in order to provide safety against the cyber crimes against children. All right, it is a mobile application that was developed by Women and Child Development Department to prevent cyber crimes against children in their state. Highly important, take a note of it. This. All right, so if we talk about Kerala, the other application that you need to remember is that is a health and wellness application. The name of that was Shelly app. It was Shelly app. All right, so that's all for the day, friends. Now let's go for a quick revision. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched first phase of Rozgar Mela to provide 10 lakh jobs to youth in the central government. Novartis has signed the world's first licensing deal for cancer drug, that was nilotinib. SAP launched industry's knowledge exchange in collaboration with Amazon Web Service. ICICI Bank has reappointed Sandeep Bakshi as the managing director and chief executive officer for 3 years. PNB Housing Finance MD Hardyal Prasad ji has recently resigned. ISRO's heavy rocket LVM-3 has successfully taken 36 OneWeb satellite into the Leo Earth orbit. So, and this OneWeb is of United Kingdom. Then NASA's Dragonfly is set to land on Saturn's moon. All right, they will be launched. This will be launched in the year 2026, and it will be landing on 2034. All right, 2034. 4. Next, Max Verstappen, who drives for Red Bull, has won the US Grand Prix 2022. National Award recipient Bengali film director Pinaki Chaudhary ji has passed away. United Nations Day is observed on 24th of October and 61st edition of ITBP Raising Day is observed on 24th of October along with World Polio Day on 21st of October. Then World Development Information Day on 24th of October, Ayurveda Day on 23rd of October, and International Lead Poisoning Prevention Week is observed in the third week of October, that is from 23rd to 29th of October. Then World Egg Day. When do we observe this World Egg Day? Remember, it is observed on 14th of October, and Chief Minister of Karnataka Basavaraj Bommai has announced first national project, that was Upper Bhadra scheme, that is a irrigation project to be launched in Karnataka. Then Kerala government has launched a mobile application to prevent cybercrime against children, and it is Kunj application. And they also have an application by the name Shelly app, that is a health and wellness application. So that's all for the day, friends. Now it's time for your homework questions. The first question is, what is the rank of India in the global research on the rise of centimillionaires? Highly important, and tell me which is the country on the top. So tell me just first, second and third rank. Next, when is the World Development Information Day observed every year? India's first migration monitoring system has been inaugurated in which city? Important question. Fourth, what is the name of the new generation medium range ballistic missile which was recently tested off the coast of Odisha? Alright, it was the third successful test of this particular missile. What is the name of the missile? And we did this question yesterday. Next, which institution won the National Intellectual Property Awards for 2021 and 2022? This question also was completed by us last week. So all the 5 questions that are your homework today are very important, and any student who is not able to find the answer of these questions can just Google them. All right, and they can just read about it, and then you will be able to get multiple information also regarding that particular news. So that's all for the day, friends. Thank you and have a nice day. And if you find the content to be interesting, if you find the session to be interesting and informative, all you need to do is comment below and let us know what are your views on such sessions. So that's all for the day, friends. Thank you and have a nice day. That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.